All right, guys, we're back with another hat format finals at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Robert Mcnett on the left playing Geargia versus YCS Philadelphia champion Denis Nadas on the right playing Mythic Rulers. So Robert went first, set 3, set a monster, and now Denis activates Upstart. Both these guys have one win on the channel, so someone is guaranteed to get their second win. While Denis played a little bit of Edison, Robert, I think, only entered one Edison tournament, and he's not a big fan. Anyways, Denis skill drains, and Robert chains MST to the skill drain. So he flipped Armor. Armor, when it's flipped, you search a Geargia monster from your deck to your hand, except Geargia Armor. Then he special summons Accelerator. Accelerator, you can special summon it from your hand if you control a face-up Geargia monster. You can special summon in a face-up defense position. He XYZ summons Geargia X, and he's just going off. Yep. So he normal summons Arsenal and then special summons Accelerator, attacks him for 4,000. Then XYZ summons into Abyss Dweller, sets a third background passes, and then Denis with another upstart. So the machine monster, the one that the Gigant X, you need 2 level 4 machine monsters to XYZ summon it. And once per turn, you can attach a material to search a level 4 lower machine monster from your graveyard or deck to your hand. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, Denis activates Trade-In to discard Mythic Water Dragon. It's a level 8 Water Dragon type monster. Draw 2 cards off the Trade-In. And Abyss Dweller basically negates Graveyard's effects. Once per turn, it's a quick effect. You can detach one material. That's what Dweller does. So he special summons Redox by banishing Tidal and Mythic Water Dragon. And he's going to activate Tidal's effect. Now, Tidal, when it's banished, you can search a Water Dragon from your deck to your hand. So he searches another Mythic Water Dragon. Normal summons the Tree Dragon, and then you could the Water Dragon, you special summon it from your hand if you control an Earth monster. Luckily, he controls 2. And the Mythic Tree Dragon, you can copy the level of a water monster you control. I think it's water, might be Water Dragon. I'm not exactly sure, but he's gonna make an level 8 XYZ. And let's see which one he goes for. He goes for Heliopolis, but Robert with the free Solemn Warning thanks to the 2 upstarts. And yeah, so the Dragon Rulers, I'm gonna go over them real quick. I know I go over them every time they're on the camera, but they all have 3 different effects, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. And during your opponent's end phase, if they're face up on the field, they return to your hand. So they all have an effect when they're banished. They search a dragon with the same attribute. They also have the effect to special summon themselves from your hand or graveyard by banishing dragons from your hand or graveyard or monsters with the same attribute from your hand or graveyard. So here, Denis activated Burial, then used Soul Charge. He pays, what, 2,000? I mean, he's not only at 1,000. So he's going to use Tree Dragon's effect again to copy the title. So it's a level 7. XYZ summon Draco Sack. What do you pop, though? What do you need to get rid of? I think you need to get rid of the Gigant X. But here comes Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. Denis sets a back row and passes. So Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. If a monster that was special summoned this turn activates his effects, negate the effect, and destroy it. So now he summons MK2, brings back Armor, special summon Accelerator, makes a rank 4. So Geargiano MK2, that when it's normal or flip summoned, you can, I think normal or flip, you can special summon a Geargia monster from your graveyard in defense position. And Denis concedes, I mean, he's at 1,000. All right. So Robert, 1 win away from getting his second win on the channel. Or will the YCS champ pull off the backdoor / Legacy 2-0? Robert already won once with Geargia, and he's been, I've said this every time he's on the channel, but he has made top 8 every tournament, every hat tournament that I have filmed, minimum. So I would say right now he's the most consistent hat player at the local for sure. Eric has 2 wins, but Robert's just been consistent, man, more than anyone else. The only time he didn't make top 8 was whenever I was out of town, so I joke around that doesn't count. Anyways, Denis foolishes Blaster, then special summons Tidal from his hand by banishing Blaster from his graveyard and Flame Guard from his hand. Then normal summons another Flame Guard, is going to synchro for a level 8, goes for Stardust. And here comes Soul Charge. and that makes another level 8. So Soul Charge, you can only activate one Soul Charge per turn, and you cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate Soul Charge. Target any number of monsters or graveyards, special summon them, and if you do, you take 1,000 for each. I know in previous videos I was saying it wrong, but here we go. Double Stardust. I'm gonna start calling them. What's the guy's name? Yusei. He summoned both the Stardusts, regular Stardust and Spark Dragon. Maybe he's got skill drain. So Robert summons Geargia Arsenal. There's the skill drain. So Geargia Arsenal, you can tribute itself to special summon a Geargia monster from your deck in, I believe, in face-up defense position. So Stardust attacks over armor. Spark Dragon attacks Robert for 25. So he Fiendish Chains the Spark Dragon, so he's not going to take 25. So we're 8,000, 7,000. Oh, whoops, I forgot to take 2,000 off the Soul Charge. Yeah, it should be 8,000, 5,000. Yeah, Skill Drain is really good with Dragon Rulers because all the Dragon Rulers have that effect where they return to your hand during your opponent's end phase. But with Skill Drain, they just stay on the field and they're just free beat sticks. Alright, so he attacks over the Murmileo. Now Robert sets a 4th back row. I wonder if Robert sides in D Prison in this matchup. That'd be pretty interesting. So Denis summons Fire Hand. Robert bottomless is the Fire Hand. Now he can negate with Stardust. Let's see if he chooses to. He does negate the bottomless. Let's see what else Robert's got. He hits him for 16. And face bring back Stardust, and he debunks Stardust's effect. Okay. Does it get banished? Yeah, they're reading Stardust. Does it stay in the graveyard? I'm sure these two would know. Yeah, but it looks like it negates. So it debunks a counter trap of effect activates in the hand or graveyard. Negate the activation and banish it. But I think in some scenarios they don't get banished. Maybe someone can explain in the comments because I can't. Again, I'm no judge. I'm just a player and a commentator. I learn from. Luckily, I have great people around me who teach me these things. I had to give them credit. All right, so let's see what else Denis can do. Because I know if John told me when I think I used Blaster's in-hand effect, and I forgot who it was. I think it might have been someone debunked my Blaster, but it stays in the graveyard. So anyways, here Robert chains Max C, then Deep Dark Trap pulls the title. So Deep Dark Trap Hole is like a bottomless for level 5 or higher monsters. Instead of 1,500 attack, it's level 5 or higher. And Denis chains the crease. So I'm going to go over Max C real quick. Max C is just a quick effect. During either player's turn, you can discard it from your hand to the graveyard. And for the rest of the turn, each time your opponent special summons, you draw 1 card. But Robert concedes. He has Decree, Scrap Dragon, that's game. So game 3. Who will get that second win on the channel? But Denis is still trying to get his first hat win. Robert already won with Geargia. He knocked me out in top 8. All right, so Robert goes first. Game 3, sets a monster, sets 2 back row. Come on. Here comes Dragon Shrine, which is basically, you can only activate 1 shrine per turn. You can send a dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, but you can also send an additional dragon if it's a normal monster. So you see here, he's going to send Blue Eyes and Stone. Searches another Blue Eyes with the Stone effect. I know I'm going over all the cards in Hat. It's just maybe some of you guys haven't played Hat in a while or are new to the format because, you know, Hat's not as popular as Edison. It is growing though. And I'm having a heck of a time watching Hat. I think I might be a little bit burnt out of Edison because I've been doing it for a year. But I still love and play Edison. I'm still going to attend the big events for Edison. So it's not like, I just like both. Who knows? Maybe we'll introduce a third format down the road, but I doubt it. I think we're just going to stick to these two for now. And I think these two formats have the most diversity, in my opinion, from retro Yu-Gi-Oh! There might be another one that I don't know about, like, but I think it's too close to modern. All right, anyway, let's see. What will Denis do? Does he have a soul charge? Come on, Denis. You're taking a long time, man. Usually I don't complain, but during hat format I do complain because I play Sylvans and I have been starting to rush my opponents. Like if we get close to time and we're in game 3, I'm always going to be lower on life points because I play upstart and I soul charge for like 3 or 4. So I think in hat you kind of really do have to rush your opponents because sometimes you'll be winning the game and you'll just lose because you soul charged. And back then in 2014 there was no modern time rule, so it was different. But at my locals, we played with the modern time rule because at every big event they play by modern. That's the only reason we do it. And to save time. All right. So here, Denis special summons Tidal. It gets debunked. So he banished Blaster and he banished Tidal. Oh no, he banished Redox and Blue Eyes. Searches Mythic Tree Dragon. So I guess he revealed the title? Yeah, I think he revealed the title. Or did he foolish the title? Either way, it got banished by debunk. Because it activates in the hand or grave, either way. I apologize for that, guys. I need to refresh my memory on how debunk works. Alright, so here Denis soul charges. Brings back Blue Eyes and Whitestone and synchro summons Azure Eyes. And I think that during your standby phase, you bring back something. We'll see if it matters. So end phase, Geargia Gear. So Geargia Gear, you can only activate 1 Geargia Gear per turn. You special summon 2 Geargiano monsters from your deck and increase their level by 1. Most of the time, people only play 3 MK2s and 1 Geargiano. There might be some people who play the full 6 copies, but I've never seen it. So Robert flips armor, and when armor's flipped, you search a Geargia monster from your deck to your hand except Geargia armor. And I think for the rest of this turn, dragon monsters can't be targeted. I think that's the Synchro Azure Eyes' effect. So here, Robert XYZ summons Geargigant X. Denis is reading it. I know Denis didn't play. I think from what I've talked to Denis, he told me he started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right after Hat, like maybe a few months or a year after. And like I said this in previous videos, after Hat format, it was I think Duelist Alliance. That set changed Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. Not forever, but like all these decks became kind of power crept by Shaddolls and BA and Satellar Knights, and then later on Cleaford and definitely Necros. So if you started playing like during Hat, all these decks became irrelevant after that. It was a huge power creep. Yeah, Robert's reading Azure Eyes. Trust me, I have to read it too. So he special summons Accelerator. Yeah, I think Dragon type monster you control can't be targeted. But again, guys, I can't look it up right now. Not while I'm recording, I can't. Because otherwise it'll crash. So here comes Rhapsody. So Rhapsody, up to twice per turn, you can attach a material to banish any 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. And also has another effect where you can equip it to an XYZ monster you control and have it gain 1200 attack. So he's going to try to banish his dragons. And yeah, it's really good because it stops his soul charge, but he is going to chain Phoenix Wing Blast. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose his resources for his Dragon Rulers or for a soul charge play. Plus, Azure Eyes is going to bring back Blue Eyes here soon. So Robert summons Geargiano MK2. So Geargiano, I think we went over it already. When it's normal or flipped, you special summon a Geargia monster from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position. Any Geargia monster. You can do MK2 as well. Someone we were arguing about this in the comments. Yes, you can bring back MK2 with MK2. Alright, so he brings back Armor. Specials Accelerator. XYZ summons into the Rhapsody anyway that Denis Wing Blasted. So he attacks over the Azure Eyes. Okay, so yeah, I think Azure Eyes just stops your dragons from being targeted, so they can still be destroyed by battle. All right. It's not looking good for the YCS champ. So he activates Burial. Good old Burial. Returns the 2 Dragon Rulers. Did he rip the Burial? Because he only's got 1 card in his hand. Robert's up like, sheesh. Shows you the power of Geargia, man. That deck is just so consistent. I played it once when I first started playing Hat, but I actually lost to Robert. One of my losses was Robert. He beat me in the mirror. Because he went first. He went first, set armor, set Geargia gear, then mind controlled my armor. Game 1, and I was frustrated. I lost. And he also set 4 back rows, so. But I did beat him game 2, and then game 3, I forgot what happened game 3. I forgot who else beat me. Someone else beat me because I didn't make top cut that tournament. I can't remember who else beat me. Oh, I lost the Hat deck. Okay, I remember what happened. I lost because I was borrowing Rye Knight's deck, and he was running like the Karakuri stuff in there, and yeah, I'm not a fan of the Karakuris. I kept drawing like Watchdog and stuff. Anyway, Denis taking forever, so I went on a rant. I mean, you buried him. I get it. It's the finals. So he summons Ice Hand, flips Fire Hand, crashes into the Gigant X. He's going to take... I mean, that thing's huge. So... how much did he take? So Ice Hand crashed, so he took, what, 18 there. 18 there, and... 700. Then he attacked over MK2. So then he took 2,000. Special summons Tidal. Special summons Redox. He's going to XYZ summon with the dragons into Dracosack. Dracosack, once per turn you detach the material, you get 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. They're level 3. And if you control a token, Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosack cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also has another effect. Once per turn, you can... I think you can tribute any Mecha Phantom Beast monster or something like that and target any card on the field, destroy it. So basically what you do is like you pop your token to pop any card on the field, but you can also target Dracosack itself. That's how people play around Skill Drain. They would just XYZ summon Dracosack, tribute itself to pop the Skill Drain or any other card on the field. Alright, so Robert summons MK2. You guys maybe see Mcnett in the thumbnail. The reason is because there's 2 Roberts who play a lot of Hat. And that's why if people have like a really common name, I usually use their last name. I don't want you guys to get confused with the Roberts because there's more than one. There's Robert Hernandez and then there's Mcnett. The good news is Robert Hernandez doesn't really play Geargia. He's been playing other decks. Alright. So, Robert XYZ summons Zen mains. Let's see, how will Denis deal with Zen mains? Black Ship, right? But I don't know if he has room. I think in Denis's deck, his extra deck space is really tight. So, I mean, he plays Azure Eyes. I saw him play last round. He was running on 2 Scrap Dragons. You gotta be kidding me, man. 2 Scrap Dragons? When do you ever make the 2nd Scrap Dragon? That one I don't agree with, man. Denis, Fetty, if you're watching, 2 Scrap Dragons. I mean, you're playing the hands, you're playing Soul Charge. Yeah, there's just... you're playing Synchros, you're playing rank 7s, rank 8s. Yeah, this deck might have the least amount of space out of every deck. I can't think of one that has... because he makes everything. Sylvans is another one, because we make 8s, 7s. But we don't really make rank 3s or rank 4s in the Sylvan deck. Only if you make a few Synchros with Spore, but yeah, this deck, Denis's deck makes rank 4s, rank 7s, rank 8s, Synchros, level 8 Synchros. There's no way he has room for Black Ship. So it looks like he can't deal with the Zen mains. Is there any way he could have dealt with it? I'm guessing not right now. He can't deal with it. I'm trying to think. I don't know his extra deck, so I can't really say what he could have made or couldn't make. I doubt he plays Black Ship because he probably would have made it. So here, Mcnett summons Traptrix Murmileo, which that card when it's normal summoned, you add a normal hole trap card from your deck to your hand. So he adds Deep Dark Trap Hole. Now Zenmaid's can protect itself from being destroyed by a battle or card effect by detaching a material. And if you use that effect during the end phase, you can pop a card. You can destroy a card on the field. So let's see here. I think you just attack over Ice Hand, right? Yeah, attack over Ice Hand, unless if you have a Soul Charge play. No, shouldn't he have attacked over Ice Hand? Or does it matter? Yeah, maybe he should have attacked over Ice Hand. Or maybe he didn't want him to crash. Maybe he didn't want him to crash. Okay, maybe Robert didn't want Denis to crash his Fire Hand into the Murmileo and then pop. Okay, I see why he did it. He didn't want him to crash the Fire Hand and then pop the Zenmains and then deal with his field. Okay, I think that's why he did it. It makes sense. It was late at night, though. Our hat tournaments end really, really late, especially on Wednesdays. And then by the time the finals rolls around, I'm usually exhausted, and I stay there to film the whole thing. I'm like, if I don't make the finals, I'm like just passed out on the side. All right, so here he Gold Sark's Blaster. Blaster's effect to search Flamebell Guard. I think life points is 60. Did I mess up life points? I think I messed up life points. I can kind of see it on Robert's phone. Yeah, I might have messed up life points. I think I see 4,000. Okay. Make Big Eye, Denis. Take his Zenmains. Oh, but you know he has Deep Dark Trap Hole. Yeah, that's the only issue. If only there was... How else can you get your resources back with this deck? Burial? Is Burial at 1? I'm pretty sure Burial's at 1. So, Dracosack pop the set monster. Or does he go for the Zenmains or does he go for the back row? So he goes for the back row, which is Geargia. And I'm guessing it's dead. Yeah, I mean, he's got 2... Yeah, his Geargia is dead. So like I said, most people only play 4 Geargianos. Is that skill drain? No, I don't think it's skill drain. So let's see. 6... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I messed up life somewhere because I see on Robert's phone it says 4,000. So maybe there was 1,000 that I took off. I'm going to say he's at 45. Let's see. He took... Yeah, he soul charged for 2. Unless if he only soul charged once. Yeah, maybe I missed something. Yeah, maybe he only soul charged 1 monster. So here, Robert. What happened? Oh, he attacked over the ice, one of the ice hands, and then used Tribute Arsenal to get armor, set armor, and then Denis end phase decrease him. I'm thinking like Big Eye the Zenmains. That would be interesting. But if he can like tribute... Wait, when does he get the dragon, the blaster? I think he gets it next turn. So he can like tribute the 2 tokens to normal summon blaster and then special summon a dragon. XYZ summon. He still has Dracosack on the field. So you can get rid of that armor with Dracosack. And just slowly get rid of Robert's resources. Like you don't care about his back row, you've got Decree. So yeah, just pop the armor. Okay, summons Flamebell Guard. Oh, he can make a level 8. Ooh. Scrap Dragon. Oh, yeah, he can target his Dracosack since it can't be destroyed. This is a really good play. Yep. He's reading Dracosack. Yeah, you can target your Dracosack, pop a card, and Dracosack won't be destroyed. Special summons... Oh, he chains Crow. He tried to special summon Tidal by banishing 2 ice hands. Robert chains Crow. Yeah, this is not looking good for our boy Mcnett. Yeah, you can just pop the Dracosack, pop the Zenmains. Yeah, he's reading armor. Yeah, it's armor. I'm trying to think. What do we do for Denis? Do we just pop the Zenmain? No, I think you got to get rid of the armor. Yeah, you got to get rid of the armor, but you can. Okay, here's what you can do. You can get rid of the armor, and then, or you can pop the Zen mains, attack. Yep, attack both. But now you can't use. But now he has armor. He can't. Now he can like make 101 and take one of your monsters. Yes. He can attack the token. Yes, attack the token. Make 101 and take the scrap dragon. I think that's the move. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the move. Oh, can he make Exciton Knight as well? I think how many cards do they got? He does go for Exciton Knight. Oh no, but now they're even with cards. No, they had the same amount of cards, right? Didn't they have the same amount of cards? I think they both had 4, right? Dracosac. Oh no, I think Denis had 5. No. I think they had the same amount of cards. So here comes Soul Charge from Denis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both had 4. Maybe I miscounted. If I miscounted, let me know in the chat, please, guys, because for those guys, I have a really busy schedule, so I try, unless I make a huge error, I don't tend to like redo the commentary. Oh yeah, see, they're going back. Yes, I knew it. They only had 4 cards. He has a token. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he has a token. Okay, yeah, Robert wasn't supposed to attack over the token. Oh, they're going all the way back. Yes, no, he had a token. So he's drawing into... I can't believe they went back. Yep. So 2, 4. So... Okay, so I'm going to go over Exciton Knight real quick. It's once per chain during your main phase or your opponent's battle phase. If your opponent has more cards than you do, or controls more cards than you do in their hand and on the both players' field, destroy all the cards on the field. And your opponent takes no further battle damage. Yeah, this was a weird scenario. I think he had 5, but he had the token. So same thing, Denis is gonna soul charge. Yeah, even they went back, but I'm pretty sure he had the token, and maybe that's what they missed. So yeah, this is probably game. He brings back Scrap Dragon, Special Summons Blaster, Synchros for another Dracosac, gets 2 tokens. So he's gonna pop he's gonna make the same play, pop. This is such a good play. Scrap Dragoning your own Dracosac. Yeah, this is not looking good for Robert. He needs like his own Soul Charge. How many did he pay for Soul Charge? That's a good draw. Dark Hole. I think he paid 3,000. So he gets 2 tokens with Dracosac. Dracosac pop the set monster. Yeah, Robert's got no cards. End phase decree, and that should be game. Yep. So Denis pulls off the backdoor 2-0, gets his second win on the channel. First win for Mythic Rulers. I'm glad to see Hat doing well. Like, we're getting all these diverse decks winning, different players winning. Yeah, let me know, guys, how you feel about Hat format and if I missed anything. Also, now I have a link in the description for my shop, Epik Cards and Games. If you want to go buy cards at our site, you get a 5% discount. Just click, it's in the description right there. Just use my coupon code Oscar Zelaya, all caps. Yep, I'm gonna start promoting that now. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Help your boy out.